Hello and welcome to another Manny Explains. I hope you're going to enjoy today's video. It's all about tooling up your Demon Prince to get the most efficiency out of him. If you haven't already, guys, hit that subscribe button and notifications bell just in the corner over there so you know each time I release one of these videos. And if you would like to support the channel, head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. Right, let's jump into it. So I've had people asking me, what are the best characters to take if you want to do damage or be most survivable in Thousand Suns? Now, I think damage-wise, if you're gonna do damage with psychic powers, it's got to be Araman. Not Magnus, because I think he's too easy to kill now. It's got to be Araman damage-wise in the psychic phase. But if you want to do damage in combat, or you want to be the most survivable, I think a Demon Prince is your way to go. So today I'm going to walk you through how to make a killy Demon Prince who does really well in combat, and also a survivable Demon Prince who will do decent in combat just because he survives against the enemy. So first of all, let's have a look at his stat line. He moves 8 inches, but most of the time you're going to give him wings. So he'll be moving 12 inches and he'll be able to fly over stuff. He'll have a weapon skill and ballistic skill of 2+. And then what you do is you give him the Hellforged Sword. I think it's a no-brainer now. It's just the best weapon. And that will make him Strength 8, -3, flat 3 damage. Just incredible. With 5 attacks. He's also Toughness 6 with 8 wounds. Has a 3+ save and a 4-up invulnerable because, of course, you're Zinch, your Thousand Suns. So if you want to make him survivable, let's go with that first. Right, so he's already Toughness 6 and he's got 8 wounds. He's got that 3-up save and the 4-up invulnerable. He's already fairly hard to take down as far as characters go. The 8 wounds means that's like one of the magic numbers, 8 or 9 wounds, where you cannot be targeted still if you're by infantry. So that's really good. Well, by any unit, basically, with 3 models or more, or a vehicle, unless you're the closest target. And then when you become the closest target, T6 8 wounds, that should help you a lot anyway. But there's a psychic power called Glamour of Zinch, so you can tool them up with Glamour of Zinch, and then that will make them -1 to hit. Already, you can't target them most of the time. Then when you get there, making him -1 to hit is just making it less appealing for your opponent to even try to target him. Then what you'd do is you would give him the relic, the Conniving Plate. Now, the Conniving Plate gives you a 2+ save, and also only half of the attacks are allowed to be allocated to him when he gets hit by units with engagement range of him, models with an engagement range of him, sorry. So like a unit of Vanguard veterans gets in there with Lightning Claws, and normally they have 4 attacks a model, and he just stands there and goes, you're only allowed to make 2 of those attacks against me for each guy. So the other half of the attacks get lost, so you're halving people's efficiency in combat, which is just amazing off the bat. Then you're -1 to hit, then you're Toughness 6, then now you got a 2-up save and a 4-up invulnerable and 8 wounds. And if that wasn't enough, you combo that relic with a Warlord trait called Undying Form. Now, when you put Undying Form on a guy, you subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of attacks that hit him. So, you know, like 2 damage weapons all going down to 1 damage, 3 damage going down to 2 damage. It's just going to make him that even more survivable. And I think when you use all those buffs together, Glamour of Zinch, Conniving Plate, Undying Form, and then, you know, his base stat line of being Toughness 6 with 8 wounds, he's going to be very hard to kill. So that's how you make a tough one. Now, a killy one. How do we make a killy one? Now, what you do if you try and make a killy one is you take the same weapon, the Hellforged Sword and the Malefic Talon, but then there's a power called Swelled by the Warp. Now, that you're going to want that. It gives him +2 strength and +1 attack. So then he goes in there and he's Strength 10. Strength 10, he's got 6 attacks as well. So 6 attacks hitting on 2s. Strength 10, -3, 3 damage. So he's going to go all of a sudden into things like Knights and be wounding them on 3s and putting them on a 6-up save, or each one that goes through is like an 8th Knight dead. So, you know, if you go by averages, and what you want to do here as well, guys, is personally, I think you want to take him in the Cult of Prophecy, because if you take him in the Cult of Prophecy, their psychic power allows you to roll a dice and then use it like a miracle dice later on in the turn. But it lets you swap a dice that you've already rolled rather than doing it before the roll. So that's really, really nice. And then the relic for them is called the Oracular Brazier, which is really cool. That character can pick a core unit or character unit within 6 inches of him. So he picks himself and he can reroll 1 hit roll, 1 wound roll, and 1 damage roll when he fights. So what you do is you charge him in there and all of a sudden you're like, I've got 6 attacks, So I'm going to hit you on 2s, and you go, right, I should get 1 miss, but I can re-roll 1 hit roll. So I should hit with all of them. So you're like, okay, I got 6 out of 6 hits. And then you go, now I'm wounding you on 3s, I should get 4, but I can re-roll 1 of the fails. So maybe you get 5. And then if the dice you rolled on your power was a 3+, you can sub that in for the other one, and that's 6 out of 6 wounds. Now with a 6 up, 5 should go through, and that means he's going to take 15 wounds off a knight. So he's going to over half kill a knight. A 180 point demon prince is going to over half kill a knight in 1 shot in combat. So I think that's how you make a killy one, and the conniving plate undying form combo is how you make a survivable one. So those are the ways that I would tool my demon princes out. And I have been tooling my demon princes out. So if you want to see them in action, please watch one of our battle reports that has gone up this weekend. And I hope you guys really enjoy this. If you guys have any warlord traits, relics, and powers that are keeping your demon princes either alive longer or making them more killy in combat, please leave them in the comments below for everybody to share, because even I would like to have a look at what you guys are using and maybe steal it and use it on a battle report or a live stream. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Like I say, hit that subscribe button and notifications bell in the corner over there so you know each time I release one of these videos. And if you would like to support the channel further, head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. And until next week, guys, when I'm back with more videos, take care, play loads of 40k, and I'll see you later.